Hello, welcome all. So myself Saad, and this is my submission for the backend assessment, which was to create a loan eligibility engine, fully automated with N8 workflows. So a quick introduction. What I've built is an automated system which takes user data such as the credit scores, income, etc. It discovers loan products from real websites and then it intelligently matches users to eligible products using AI or some set of rules and then sends them personalized emails through AWS SES. So all this is done automatically and this is done for thousands of users. Basically, this is for production scale. So a quick teaser of what I'll be showing you in this project is the live system architecture, how CSV uploads trigger the entire pipeline, the three intelligent workflows I've built on N8N, which is running locally on my Docker. I'll also be showing you the emails which are being sent with the match details. Basically, I've used two emails. One is my main account, one is my alternate account for the AWS SES. Uh, and I'll also be showing you a database which contains more than 20,000 plus matches after the I've uploaded the 10,000 users.csv data. Alright, so let's before we start, I want to also tell you about the tech stack I've used. So for the front end, I've used HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. For the back end, I've used AWS Lambda, API Gateway, and Python, obviously. Database is PostgreSQL on RDS. Initially, I had hosted it on Docker local, the PostgreSQL, but then I put it on to RDS. Automation is done by N8N. AI we've used is Google Gemini 2.0 Flash using the API key. The For the emails we've used AWS SES and deployment is serverless framework on AWS. And for the front end we've used Vercel. All right. So beginning with, let me show you the workflows first. Okay, just a second. So yes, these are the three workflows I've built. Workflow A, workflow B, workflow C. Workflow is a web crawler. B is a matching with AI along with some rules set for scoring. And workflow C is for the notification. Okay, so let me upload the file users.csv which has been given. Also, there's a small change which I've done in the file, which is I've added my verified mail onto this file, replacing some other spam mail. So basically this was done so that AWS SES in sandbox mode, because I'm using it sandbox mode, it requires verification of both the sender and the receiver mails. So that's why I've added my mail and now I'll upload this file and this takes about 5 to 7 seconds. Okay, yeah. So the upload is successful. The file with the size 969 KB is uploaded successfully onto the S3. So now what the Lambda function does is it will trigger the N8N webhook, which is hosted right now on and like connected to the Lambda through the help of ngrok. So this is the forwarding link, which has been assigned on environment variables in the ngrok function for the process CSV function. Okay, so coming to the workflows, I'll explain the workflows first and then we'll see the execution. So I've added three schedules here, like three triggers here. One is daily scheduler, which is as required. One is a manual trigger, which was used by me for testing, and one is a webhook trigger, which is used to test the front end part. Webhook trigger and daily schedule both will run together. A manual trigger is when you do it manually. So basically, the data source is defined and the financial sites are defined here, like some of the sites. And the data sources, they are basically websites like Bank Bazaar, Paisa Bazaar, and MyLoanCare because these allow crawling, web crawling. We can also do it on websites that don't allow web crawling using proxies and different headers when the website's block and different HTML. Even when the website changes the HTML layout, we can work with it. So the data is extracted, products are generated, and the products they are sent to PostgreSQL. Then the crawl summary is written, and the trigger matching workflow is triggered, which is basically the trigger for the workflow B. So moving on to workflow B, which is the matching part. Here, what happens is the webhook after the matching, after crawling of A is done, there are two trigger points. One is manual trigger for testing again. So it checks unprocessed users. If there are users to process, then it goes to the above loop, which is true loop, which is basically SQL match and score. There is a specific matching algorithm we've set here, which is basically any score above 70 is automatically matched. Scores from 50 to 69, which are called the edge cases. If these exist, the true loop executes. Basically, LLM prompt is prepared. I'll show you the LLM prompt. You are a loan eligibility expert. Review these borderline loan applications and determine if they should be approved or rejected. So basically, Gemini API call is made here. The LLM response is passed. LLM approval is saved. If there are more users, then again, after a brief delay, it comes back to the loop and again checks for unprocessed users. If there are no more users, a workflow C is triggered, which is basically the notification workflow. Let's check workflow C. So in workflow C, the webhook from B is executed and the manual trigger. So all the pending mails are fetched and the mails are generated like what mail to be sent to the particular person and along with their products. So via AWS SES, the mails are sent and they are marked as notified. And on the same parallelly, logging of the emails is done so that we know whether the email was sent or if there are any errors. Again, aggregate results for the logging part and check if there are any more left. If they are pending, continue, loop back and go to the first node. If not, we are done and then respond. So basically, this is the workflow. And yeah, so the workflows A, B, and C executed here. And here we see that there are 9 personal loans matched for the credit score 725 and the income is 1,31,000. Coming to the architecture part, let me explain the architecture. So basically we have 5 tiers. First tier is the user interface where user uploads CSV file. Tier 2 is API layer with API gateway and Lambda functions. There are 4 Lambda functions: get, upload, process CSV, trigger matching, and health check. Storage is S3 bucket and PostgreSQL. And then S3 bucket stores the raw CSV files and the PostgreSQL stores the tables such as users, loan products, matches, and batches. Tier 4 is automation with 3 workflows, and Tier 5 is the notification part. So thank you. This was my submission.